Located just off Interstate 70, Edward Jones Dome will be our site for this upcoming game between Jacksonville and St. Louis. And now to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for the game. Tom?
With the dome protecting us from the elements, weather won't have an effect on this one today. I'm Tom Hammond. Chris Collinsworth is here. We're ready for the call. He'll return it from the 1. Both teams come into today's game pretty fired up. Let's go down to the field for the opening kickoff. Their offense will step onto the field for the first time, hoping to come away with some points on this possession. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Taylor, the ball carrier. The defender gets him to the ground. 4-yard gain by the back. 2nd and 6. Ball on the 35-yard line. They line up in the I formation. Someone jumped early down there.
Full start, offense.
He moved a little early on that one.
I used to always think that offensive linemen should go to the line of scrimmage and hold up either one finger or 2 fingers and look down when they get confused.
Taylor gets the call again. Tackled around the 34-yard line. Taylor gets about 4 yards on the play. Jones-Drew lines up as the single back. Back to throw. The defense has him surrounded. Interception. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. And just a great interception by the cornerback.
Might want to start thinking about trying to pick on that guy. We've seen all day he has simply been quicker to the spot than the wide receivers coming into his area.
First and 10. Ball on the 44. St. Louis comes out with 3 receivers in the shotgun. First down, looking to throw. And it's knocked down. What a play by the defender.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
St. Louis lines up in the offset I this time. Looking to throw. Dumps it out left. Brought down around the 36-yard line. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play.
Yeah, really a nice route that time. One of the keys to playing wide receiver is the ability to not only get into cuts, but to get out of the cuts. That time, very explosive coming out of that cut, and it made the difference.
Hands it to the back. He's brought down at the 25. This running back just showed off some nice ability there.
Yeah, the offensive line did their job. They created enough of a seam to get him up into the secondary, and then he was able to explode from there.
He'll get the call again. He's dropped for a loss. Solid hit with the safety. He'll drop him for a loss.
Well, you know you've got an aggressive safety when he's making tackles for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. Typically, these guys are trying to not give up a big play in the passing game. Now, when you see somebody in the backfield, that's impressive.
He's looking to throw. Short pass to his left. Tips it away. Jackson was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. Hurt this one. There are 3 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Drops back to pass. Throws it out. Makes the reception. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
Shotgun formation. Throws on the run. They finally get him, and it looked like he would score, but instead they'll set it up with 1st and goal. The Rams line up with an offset eye backfield. On the ground with a tailback. He's going to be tackled for a loss. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
Short throw to the right. Defense pushes him out of bounds just outside the goal line. And he just couldn't get it going after making the catch.
Nope, and sometimes as a receiver, the quarterback will make the wrong read and throw it to you anyway, and you give him that look going back to the huddle. You know that look?
Sheds one tackler. Good call on the quarterback sneak as he burrows his way into the end zone.
Those quarterbacks always have a little smile on their face when they're calling the quarterback sneak in the huddle. They know their life now depends on the big guys up front.
The kick is up. It's good. St. Louis up 7 points. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Here's the kick. Drilled at the 25. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive. They come out in the nickel. Jacksonville uses motion. He fakes it. Makes the catch. He's dropped around the 40-yard line. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
Looking to throw. Gets the pass out. He makes a great open field tackle. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
Sets up the play action. Throws off his back foot. Defender tips it away. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
Taylor takes it right side. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. Less than a yard, and so it'll be 3rd down. That brings up 3rd and 10. Ball on the 47. Garrard comes to the line, 3-wide formation. Drops back to pass. Here's the throw. And they get him around the 31-yard line. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
He gets another carry. He's tackled around the 25-yard line. 7 yards there on the misdirection. They'll need about 3 yards here on 2nd down. The Jaguars line up with 3 receivers, single back formation. Gives to the back. Cuts back and he's dropped. Out maybe a couple of feet. That'll bring up 3rd down. Here's the 8th play of this series. Jacksonville lines up in a double tight set. Throws the bullet to the right. They finally get him, and it looked like he would score, but instead they'll set it up with 1st and goal. Jacksonville is going with the offset I backfield. Fakes the run. Garrard will be sacked. Glover did a great job breaking through and getting there for the sack. Jacksonville lines up in a double tight set. Man in motion. Play action. And he catches it with no one around. He's been busy on this drive. That's his third grab on this series.
And this is a little hard to explain, but I really think that you see receivers begin to get comfortable after they make their first catch and get hit. But any time in a drive that you catch multiple balls, you just get into a rhythm like a putter or like a quarterback throwing the ball or a pitcher. It's something that's a part of sports that's kind of hard to explain.
And that will bring up a fourth down.
Well, that's just a big run stop right there. You have a very proud defensive line that was just going to take control of that situation.
The kick is up. It's good. Solid kick that time, and he puts it right through the uprights, converting for the field goal. Kicks it off. Still moving. That was a great hit. He wasn't getting away from that one. They were able to score through the air the last time they had the ball. Let's see what they planned for this drive. There's a play fake. Pass completed. Brought down around the 31-yard line. It's completed, but the defense appeared to be waiting for it. Not much there at all.
That's part speed and part anticipation by this defensive unit. They're always in great position, and you'll rarely see them get burned on passes like that.
Play action. Looking for an open man. And he catches it. And they get him at the 37. Holt made the catch for a gain of 6. The Rams line up with an offset I backfield. Give to the tailback. He's tackled at the 39-yard line. He didn't get a ton of yardage on that carry, but he did move the sticks.
That was a tough couple of yards right there, but oftentimes those little 2-yard gains that move the sticks can make such a big difference in the game.
He'll get the call again. And he's decleated at the 38. This defense is definitely not afraid to use their safeties in run support.
And as a quarterback, you have to start to recognize that. You just can't allow that safety to keep sniffing around that 8th man in the box and not throw the football. Essentially, they're daring this offense to throw it, and they're not taking advantage.
And he makes it out to about the 41-yard line. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. St. Louis sets up in the I. Tosses left. He doesn't get back to the line, and they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. Well, when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
He gets it away. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 38. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll give it off here. He's dropped at the 41-yard line. 2-yard gain. That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd down and 8. Ball on their own 41. Jacksonville lines up in the offset I this time. There's a play fake. He leaps. It's caught. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies. You know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
They motion to the right. And they get him at the 49-yard line. Taylor picks up a yard on the play.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
They hand it off again. He's hammered in the backfield. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Drops back to pass. Gets rid of the ball. Incomplete pass. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll bring up fourth down. It's fourth down. They'll line up to punt this one away. Hall will be the return man. He punts it. And they'll down it at the 6-yard line. He did everything that was asked of him on that punt.
Yeah, that was a great job. He kept it in the field of play. It was down inside his opponent's territory. All the return man really could do in that situation is just get out of the way.
Give to the tailback. He's brought down at the 8. And a pickup of about 2. And that will bring up second down. Second down and 8. Ball on the 8. The Rams come out with the offset eye. Gains his way to the 20-yard line. That was a pretty nice pickup by the fullback.
Yeah, I have to admit that one surprised me, and I think it surprised the defense as well. May have even surprised the fullback that he saw that kind of a hole. Big pickup and a first down.
They hand it off again. Hit and drop behind the line. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you could make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
They'll go with the run once again. He's dropped at the 27-yard line. Picked up 10 yards, and that makes it third down. 3rd and 2 coming up here. Ball on the 27. Bulger lines up under center. Single backfield this time. The Rams motion to the right side. They'll throw for the first. He's there for the catch. Brought down at the 44-yard line. I don't know how he came up with that one.
Well, let's face it, the quarterback got away with one there. That was pretty tight coverage. They squeezed it in there that time, but be careful.
They'll throw on first down. Gets the throw away. And they get him at the 44-yard line. That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
Jackson again. He gets out to about the 42-yard line. Gain of 2.
That was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your bell rung. That was the Liberty Bell ringing that time.
Back to pass. He throws on the run. Intercepted. He took a shot at the 41-yard line. Well, he looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Unless you're the quarterback, then he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Garrard is under center. I formation behind him. Hands it to the back. They tackle him for a loss. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner was stuffed.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
Jacksonville is going with the offset eye backfield. Fakes to the back. It's completed. He's dropped in the open field. Nice toss that time that'll get them a lot closer.
You know, there's really no doubting this quarterback's physical skills. Sometimes he struggles with his mechanics or accuracy, but I don't think that there's really any issue. This guy has the ability to be an elite quarterback.
He's brought down at the 38. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
They'll throw on first down. The quarterback is dropped. The blitz caused some big problems for them that time.
Yeah, that was definitely not a good play for the offense. I think they were anticipating a blitz to one side. They got it from the other side, and the quarterback ends up getting sacked on the play.
Looks to pass. He throws it. There for the catch. And he's out at the 18. The defense came with the blitz that time.
And defensively, you just can't ask for any better coverage than that. They are right there, but when you have a strong-arm quarterback like that, sometimes he can squeeze it into holes that others can't.
Just a yard there.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Jacksonville sets up in the eye. And they're coming after him. It'll be first and goal. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
Taylor, the ball carrier. They'll get in for the touchdown.
How about that little juke in the middle of that move? That's just a one-on-one athletic play that time. That was fun to watch.
Trying to go up by 3, they'll kick the extra point. And the point after is good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Not a bad kick. Hauled from the 6. They get him at the 29-yard line. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception. They come out with 3 wide receivers. He looks to throw on first down. Goes through his read. Completed. He's dropped around the 42-yard line. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did. And when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Sets up the play action with the throw. Smith knocks it down. What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it up.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
Bolger drops back. Passes to his left. Goes out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. They're stopped for a 6-yard loss on the play.
Boy, that gets a little embarrassing. Anytime you spend all week working on a play and it comes out like that, give the defense a little credit, but that was bad.
Bolger drops to throw. Rolls right. Catch is made. Tackled at the 42. Gain of 6 on the play. It's 4th down. The Rams lining up to punt. Northcutt is back deep to return. They get this one off, and it's a great kick. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. The offense lines up and is looking to score again after a successful trip to the end zone on their last drive. The Jaguars go with the I formation. They'll throw on 1st down. Passes. Pass is complete. Strong, accurate throw leads to a pretty good gain.
Now, they didn't pick up the 1st down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this 1st down.
Fakes to the back. Short throw to the left. And he dropped him in the open field. Nice job getting that pass out of there, and he picks up the 1st down.
Yeah, smart play call that time by the offense. He could tell by the pre-snap read that short throw was going to be there, and he took advantage.
Garrard looking to throw on 1st down. Throws middle. He's dropped at the 44-yard line. He's there for the catch once again. That's number 2 on this offensive possession.
Yeah, you hear all the time about quarterbacks getting into a rhythm, but sometimes a quarterback and a receiver can get into a rhythm where the quarterback begins to look to one guy a little bit more because he feels more comfortable, and I think that's beginning to happen now.
Gets the pass off. It's tipped and intercepted. And they get him at the 23-yard line. And that one will now make 2 interceptions he's thrown in this 1st half.
Not exactly the way he was hoping to start this football game, but plenty of time still remains. He can get himself right back on track.
They line up at the 23. They line up in an I. Drops back on 1st down. Tipped away. And the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
One-man backfield. Setting up play action. Makes the grab. He's tackled at the 15. The defense didn't have a chance on that one. Great throw that time.
Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that. You know, you get yourselves in position defensively, you think you're in the right spot, you're going to make a play, and a guy makes a throw like that, and you go, hey, that's a good throw.
He's brought down at the 11, and that will be enough for the 1st down.
You know, it really wasn't a horrible call that time by the defense. But anytime you have to try and stop an offense like this in those medium yardage situations, you really have to come up in the coverage.
Brought down around the 8-yard line. Jackson gains around 3 yards on the run. They'll need 7 for the score. Offset I formation in the backfield. Tackled at the 6. They get 2 yards.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
They'll work from the shotgun.
Here we go. Ready? You got that? Ready? Over top, 2 straight. Let's go.
Drops back. Looks down the field. No connection there.
Avery's the intended target.
It's 4th down. They'll line this one up. This one 23 yards away. It's good. He put that one right through the upright. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Nice kick, plenty of distance. It's fielded at the 2. Brought down at the 29-yard line. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. I formation here. They hand it off. He's tackled around the 36-yard line. A gain of around 7 for the back. They line up at the 36. They line up with one running back in the backfield, 3 wide. There's a play fake. They get to him. That was an unbelievable play to get the sack.
Phew, he might need a few minutes to clear the cobwebs out of his head after that one. That's the kind you go back into the huddle and you call a running play next just so you can get your head straight.
Back to throw. Throws right. It's picked off. He's brought down right around the 50-yard line and chalk up another one for this defense.
3 picks on the day, and every time you think this offense is starting to get it going, they turn it over again.
Jackson lines up as the lone back. 4 receivers split wide. They go with the toss. He is hit hard on the play. That was a big-time play by a big-time athlete.
If you want to be considered one of the top quarterbacks in the National Football League, everybody has to be able to cover. But the top guys can not only cover, but come up and make big hits like that. Tremendous play.
Bolger will hand it off. Brought down at the 48-yard line. 4-yard gain by the back. 3rd and 8. Ball on the 48-yard line. Lining up with 3 wide. Tackled at the 39-yard line.
I find that when I watch Steven Jackson play, I have to almost remind myself that this guy is 6'2" and 230 pounds. I mean, he's built like an old-time fullback, and yet he plays like a guy that is a scat back, LaDainian Tomlinson, Adrian Peterson kind of guy. He is a rare, rare talent in this league.
2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 38. Bolger lines up in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation.
Ready? Let's go. Keep playing. Watch the switch. Right.
Jackson gets another carry. And they get him at the 36-yard line. That looks like a 1-yard gain, and so it'll be 3rd down. Jacksonville brings in the nickel here. Man in motion. Drops back. Throws out left. He gets knocked out of bounds around the 37-yard line. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing 4th down. Jones can pin them deep in their own territory with a good punt here. They get this one off, and it's a great kick. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense. They'll throw on first down. Throws it. He couldn't hang on to it, and he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
Fakes to the back. There for the reception. That's a 2-yard loss.
He did a great job of keeping containment there. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that one.
One man in the backfield. Looking to throw. Short pass to his left. He's brought down around the 26-yard line. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. Hall is the return man. Hodles kicks it, and man, did he get a leg into this one. And they make the fair catch. They were forced to punt on their last drive. They'll set up shop at the 28-yard line. 1st and 10. St. Louis sends a man in motion to the left. They'll throw on first down. He throws left. Steps out at the 34. He delivered a nice throw on that drop back, completing it for a pretty good gain.
You know, there aren't many guys who work any harder than this guy, both in the offseason and during the week of practice. He isn't the most physically gifted quarterback I've ever seen, but you can tell the time he puts in the film room, in the weight room, and he understands the game of football.
Throws while on the run. Mathis picks it off. Brought down at the 31. And that was the second time he's been picked off this half.
Well, we're going to find out how mentally tough this quarterback is, because when you get off to a shaky start like that, sometimes it's tough to piece everything back together again.
Hands it to the back. And they get him around the 25-yard line. They pick up a good 6 yards there. That brings up 2nd down. Only one man back. Drops back to pass. Strong throw. Steps out around the 22-yard line. The defense was right there for the stop on the play, not much of a gain at all.
Yeah, let's give a little credit to the coaching staff on that play. You talk all the time about film study and preparation and knowing what the other team is trying to do to you. That time the defense was all over it.
Drops back. Dumps it out right. Threw it right to him, but he can't hang on. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on 3rd down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
Kick is up. And he makes it. Good kick that time as he puts it right through. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it off. Williams takes it at the 4. Drop at the 30. The quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. They'll go from the I formation. Nice play fake. All kinds of pressure, and it's caught. He's brought down at the 38. Another fine pass and catch on that play.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.3 40. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
And a nice pass to the tight end.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
He's dropped right around the 46-yard line. He got what he could, and it wasn't much. That'll bring up second down. From their own 47-yard line. St. Louis comes out with an I formation. Jackson gets another carry. Dropped behind the line. Nice job by the defensive end to get in there and get the tackle for the loss.
So many times it's up to that backside blocker to get his guy on the ground, and it sounds ugly, but typically those guys are chopping at their knees and trying to knock them off their feet, so there's some cutback lanes.
Bolger will look to pass. Brings it in. And they get him at the 45. Nice pass, but not enough for the first. That'll bring up fourth down.
Pretty nice play that time. They picked up some good yardage, but they lost the battle on first and second down and left themselves in third and long. Just too much to overcome.
Kicks it away, and it's a huge punt. So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 20-yard line. It's first and 10. Garrard drops back to pass. And he caught it. Nice job of shutting down the first down pass.
Yeah, it looked like that time the defense knew exactly what was coming. They were right there from the outset to make that play.
Only one man back. Garrard will look to throw. Puts it up there, looking deep to the right. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
Drops back to pass. The defense has him surrounded. What an open field tackle. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
Drops back. Scans the field. Brings this one in. He gets knocked out of bounds around the 40-yard line. 7 yards there.
Nice play there. It's only 7 yards, but that's the kind of underneath throw that eventually opens up some throws down the field.
Lewis motioning to the right. He drops back. On the run, he throws it. Can't stay in bounds, incomplete pass. He caught that one out of bounds.
Well, you could see the receiver doing all he could to keep his feet in bounds, but that pass just let him out of bounds.
And the booth is going to challenge this one. They want to see if he was able to get both feet in bounds before going out.
Yeah, and think about this one from the official standpoint. Not only do they have to see whether or not he had clear possession of the football, but he had to have his feet in bounds. I don't know how, as an official, you can see both.
After reviewing the play, the ruling in the field is overturned.
And this one will go in favor of the offense.
And there's nobody happier on the field than the receiver, maybe other than the quarterback, who gets to pad his stats a little too.
With the pass. Andy has been his go-to guy on the drive. The Jaguars call a timeout, and they've got 2 remaining. From the 24-yard line. The Jaguars come out in a 2 tight end set. Garrard sends a man in motion. Play fake. He scrambles around, passes the line. He's brought down right around the 22-yard line. Quarterback picked up a yard at best there on the scramble. We've got 2nd and 9 here. And this is the 8th. Garrard set to go to the air. Short throw to the right. And he made a great open field tackle. And the defense just ate that one up, Chris.
Yeah, you're not going to fool this defense on plays like that very much. At least he got the ball out of there, though.
The Rams line up with 6 back to pass. Makes the throw out to his right. Steps out at the 7. Great pickup for the first on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
Lewis in motion. Garrard looking to throw. Looking for an open man. Tight coverage, and it's picked off. And that is not what you want to happen when you throw it into the end zone.
And you just have to be smarter than that. You're in a good position on the field. You have an opportunity to come away with points, and you just can't simply give it back to the other team.
Fullback handoff. Brought down at the 27-yard line. A pickup of about 7, and that will bring up second down. And we've come to halftime here. The score is 13-10. Decent kick. Fielded at the 4. Dropped at the 29-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Bolger is under center. Only one in the backfield this time. Jackson gets it on the inside. He's brought down at the 33. Jackson gets about 4 yards on the draw play. From their own 33-yard line. The Rams come out in the ace formation. Again with the carry. He's dropped at the 38, around 5 yards on the delayed handoff. Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert. Setting up play action. Looks for a man open. Out of bounds around the 42-yard line. Great job to haul in that first down pass.
This team is just so good at executing those short, quick passes and picking up first downs and keeping drives alive.
Under heavy pressure, he goes up high for the catch.
Big game Torrey Holt has done it again. There's no question when he's healthy, he's one of the best receivers in the game. Just so smooth in and out of cuts. It doesn't look like it would be difficult to cover him, but he explodes once he gets into that cut and gets separation.
They'll give it off here. He fights forward to about the 43. They get 3 yards on the play. That brings up second down. Single back formation, 3 wide receivers. The Rams motion to the left side. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Looks for a seam, but he wasn't able to find anything.
And let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
Here we go. Ready? Chain. Let's keep him back. 12.
Defense closing in. Mathis gets the interception. Defense just picked off their 3rd pass today.
You know, one of the really misleading stats in football is completion yards. If you're throwing it up and down the field but turning it over, it just doesn't matter. You have to maintain possession of the ball.
From their own 43-yard line. Single back formation. Nice play fake. Rifles it out there. It's incomplete, and they can't complete the first down pass attempt. Second down coming up. The Jaguars line up in an I formation. Little handoff. He's tackled around the 48-yard line. Gain of a handful, and so it'll be third down. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Jacksonville uses motion. He drops back to pass. Throws on the run. And he's drilled at the 39-yard line. Excellent pass by the quarterback on that play.
I'm really enjoying watching the timing between this receiver and the quarterback. We're seeing a well-schooled offense now going to work.
Little handoff. He didn't get back to the line. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Nice play fake. Hill catches it. Interception. And I'm sure he'll try to erase this game from his mind as quickly as possible.
Yeah, what do you do on the computer? That Control-Alt-Delete to go back to the beginning? I think he'd like to Control-Alt-Delete this game.
He's under pressure. Is there for the catch. Pretty nice read on that play to find the open man.
Now, the two of them really have been working hard, building a rapport in practice, and now you're starting to see some of those results out here on the field.
Come on, D, let's get off the field now.
On the ground with a tailback. He fights forward to about the 49. A 2-yard run by the halfback. It's third down and a yard for the first. Ball on the 49-yard line. Nice play fake. Throws it short. One-handed catch. Chris, they'd love to run that play.
Yeah, that's one, if you study this team on tape, you're going to see them go to that in the clutch, and it worked again.
First down, looking to throw. Throws out right. Excellent open field tackle. And they pick up 9 with the completion. That'll bring up second down. They'll go from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Bolger hasn't missed yet. Scans the field. It's broken up. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
The Rams come out in the ace formation. Bolger hands it off. Brought down behind the line. He starts out the wrong way and winds up losing yardage.
Well, that's no fun for the running back. It's one thing to get stuffed at the line of scrimmage, but when you start losing yards running the football, that's a disaster.
Gets the punt away. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 13-yard line. You have to like it when your punter can pin the ball inside the 20 like that.
Now, this has got to be one of the tougher punts to make here. It's so easy to get a little too much on the kick, sending it into the end zone for a touchback. He did a great job hitting it on that one.
Tackled at the 20-yard line. Taylor picks up about 7 yards on the halfback counter play. They line up at the 20. Garrard is in the gun. 3 wide receivers this time. Looks to pass. Short throw to the left. He's dropped at the 30. Good gain on the pass to the running back.
It's tough to pay too much attention to a running back in the passing game because at least half the time they're staying in the block. So when they do slip out, occasionally they can hit you for a big play.
They'll throw on first down. Rockets it. Comes down with it. He's brought down at about the 37-yard line. 8-yard gain on the play. That'll bring up second down. Taylor lines up as the lone back. 3 receivers split out wide. Here's the halfback. Brought down at the 45. About 7 yards there. The Jaguars line up with an offset eye backfield. Give to the tailback. And they get him at the 46-yard line. Gain of 9 on the play. That'll bring up second down. Short yardage situation here, 2nd and a yard. Jacksonville goes with the ace set here. Garrard calls for motion left. All kinds of pressure. Batted away. He didn't take his time, and he threw that one right into cover.
You know, you bring up a good point, Tom, and it really is sometimes about taking your time. Look there. If it's not there, go to number 2. If not there, go to number 3. If not there, throw the thing away. He was too quick to read that one.
He throws right with the catch. Huge hit. The defense was coming with a heat on that play.
But you never know it if you were watching the quarterback. He stood in there strong, completely relaxed, and made that defense pay that time.
Garrard with the give. And he makes it out to about the 31-yard line. Taylor gains about 2 yards on the run. They line up at the 31. Shotgun formation. And they use motion. Back to throw. Gets the ball away. He's brought down at the 28-yard line. Good read of the defense on that pass play.
Yeah, and throws like that really settle a quarterback down. It's all about getting into the flow of a game, and you can see he's getting comfortable now.
Play action. Dumps it out right. And it's completed. Gain of 4.
Jaguars first down.
Taylor, the lone back. Fakes the run. Throws it short. Makes the reception. He's pushed out right around the 14-yard line. Nice little pickup on that pass pattern.
And I really shouldn't feel this way, but I get a little nervous every time this guy goes up to make a catch, you know, because he's had a little bit of a history of dropping some balls, but today doing a nice job hanging on and a big play there.
And they'll run him again. He's dropped for a loss. That defensive lineman just seems to have a knack for finding the ball carrier.
You know, listen, I would never want to block a defensive lineman, so, I've seen these guys. I know these guys. They're big and they're nasty. But at least from an offensive standpoint, you have to try to get in their way.
And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on third down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
And he makes it. He makes that one pretty easily and puts it through for 3 points. Kicks it off. He'll return it from the 1. He's hammered at the 23. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. St. Louis goes with the ace set here. Handoff on the draw. And he will lose yardage on the play. Great penetration there.
Yeah, if you're going to run a delay, you have to at least give your running back time to get the ball. That time, with all the penetration, they almost took the handoff.
Jackson gets the call. And he makes it out to about the 24-yard line. 3 yards there.
As a quarterback, you really want to make that pre-snap read, and it's kind of hard to not see the middle linebacker. He came on the blitz that time, and sometimes you just need to get out of a play like that.
He drops back to pass. Fires it out. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. And the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And those are the kind of big 3rd down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
Jones will kick it away, and boy, did he get all of this. What a punt. The offense takes the field, hoping to come away with more than just a field goal on this drive. They line up in the jumbo set. He's dropped at about the 41. Excellent execution on that counter.
Yeah, really not much the defense could do there. The backside really blocked down. They came around to the play side with those big offensive linemen. That one looked easy.
First and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line. Garrard is lined up under center. I formation this time. He fakes it, throws it short, makes the catch. Knocked out of bounds right around the 40-yard line. That'll go for a 1-yard loss.
That play was really all about defensive pursuit. They saw the ball thrown, they got there quickly for a loss on the play.
Garrard dropping back. Passes it. Loose football. Garrard grabs it up.
Sometimes there's nothing more interesting than a fumbled football because that oblong-shaped football really makes for some interesting bounces out there. They were lucky to get that one back.
Back to pass. Short throw to the right. Pass completed. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 50. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up 4th. And they can really put their opponent in bad field position with a good punt here. He gets it away. Down in the end zone for a touchback. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away. The offense will take over at the 20. It's 1st and 10. Bolger changes the play at the line. He's looking to throw. Surveys the field. And he catches it. Brought down around the 30-yard line.
Sometimes I think Torrey Holt doesn't get the credit he deserves for his speed because he's so smooth. He doesn't look like he's running fast. But if you don't really play off of him and try and sneak up and make some of those plays underneath, he'll go right by you in a heartbeat.
Fakes the run. He throws on the run. And they can't connect. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception. On
the ground with a tailback. He's brought down at the 37. A pickup of about 7. That'll bring up 3rd down. 3rd and 3 coming up. Ball on the 37-yard line. I don't think there's any question as to how this offense wants to pick up this 1st down. Setting up play action. He's there for the catch. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line. Pretty good gain right there.
You have so many people on this offense that you have to account for. The tight ends, the wide receivers, the running backs, even the quarterbacks. And now they're throwing to the fullback. That's almost not fair.
Jackson, the ball carrier. He's dropped at the 49-yard line. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. St. Louis lines up in the offset eye this time. Play action. Dumps it out right. And he's out around the 46-yard line. Gain of 4 on that play action pass. So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense. Offset I formation in the backfield. Nice play fake. And it's caught wide open. Brought down at the 26-yard line. You know, Chris, the tight end can be used as such a weapon in the passing game.
And I always find it surprising that tight ends typically don't get drafted very high. But when you think about the skill set, they have to be able to block like a tackle and catch like a wide receiver.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line. Jackson is the single setback. They hand it off. He lost yardage on the play. What can they do to slow his pursuit down?
This guy's really one of the strengths on this defense. Not only is he able to turn the corner and get some pressure on the quarterback, but he's rock solid against the run.
They'll face 2nd down and 10. Ball on the 26. Bolger comes to the line under center. Single backfield this time. He fakes it. Williams intercepts it. It's a fumble. Bolger recovers the loose ball. And he reverses direction. And that now makes 4 picks he's thrown.
Ouch. We have some quarterbacks in the league that'll go a month without throwing 4 interceptions. Some will go half a season. Today, this has been embarrassing.
Play action. They get to the QB. The defense just flexed their muscles on that one.
How many times do you see a team perfectly execute a blitz pickup and simply can't block the guy? And there's nothing the coaches can do there. They did their job, but the guys just got overwhelmed.
Bolger will look to throw. It's completed. He's tackled around the 23-yard line. Jackson caught that one for a gain of 7. That'll make it 3rd down. The Jaguars line up with 6 defensive backs. He needs to get the pass off. The pass rush gets there, and he's down. So I have to ask, what happened on this play?
You know, it's difficult for an offense and an offense's ego to admit that you can't block somebody, but there are certain guys in the league that you just have to commit more people to block, and don't let it bother you. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Bounce off the upright, no good. That's about as close as you can come to making a field goal without it actually going through.
I'm sure for a field goal kicker, it's worse to miss it by 10 or 15 yards. But when you hear that clang, and in your mind, you're thinking that thing's going through, and it clangs and bounces back towards you, it has to make you sick.
There's a play fake. Oh, and they got him. I have to say they're going to have to protect the quarterback a little better than this, or it's going to be a long game for him.
You got to be kidding me. You can't keep letting your big money quarterback get hit like that. He's going to be out of the game. That's one of those situations the quarterback gets back in the huddle and he starts looking around at the guys like, you want to earn your paycheck today?
Gerard dropping back. There for the catch. He's brought down at about the 29-yard line. Jones gains a couple with a short completion, so that'll make it third down. The defense is in the dime. There are 3 down linemen. Fullback straight ahead. He's dropped at the 32-yard line. Well, they tried to keep it on the ground for the first down.
But not against this defense. You know, the way the rules are these days, that if you don't have confidence to throw the ball in that situation, you probably don't have much confidence in your quarterback.
Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. Hall fields it at the 27, and they get him around the 28-yard line. He's only able to muster a few yards out of the return.
Yeah, that's not the most impressive return I've ever seen, but at least he didn't lose any yardage. He didn't fumble the football. At least your punt return man's not getting you beat in this game.
They hand it off. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Not what they were looking for on that play call.
You know, for a running back, there comes a point in time where you say, all right, this play is not working. Let me just get as much as I can and try to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
On the ground with a tailback. Brought down around the 30-yard line. Jackson gets 6 yards on the play. It's 3rd and long, and at this stage of the game, there isn't much doubt that they'll be looking to the air to convert. Back to throw. Gets the pass away. Broken up. They fail to convert, and you've got to think they'll have to go for it this late in the game.
Yeah, that was not what they were looking for on those first 3 downs, and now the pressure really comes to bear on 4th down.
Jones kicks it away, and did he ever get a hold of this one? Makes the fair catch. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. Taylor is the single setback. Inside give. He's brought down at the 25. That's a 2-yard gain, and that will bring up 2nd down. Taylor is the deep back as they line up in the I. He'll get it again. He gets to about the 37-yard line. They need to come up with a better game plan to stop this guy.
Yeah, you're not kidding. They can't keep giving up those big chunks of yardage like that. If they do, it's going to be awfully tough to stop this offense.
Fakes to the back. Short throw to the left. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
Fullback straight ahead. He's tackled at about the 39-yard line. Just about a 3-yard gain, and so it'll be 3rd down. Jacksonville lines up with 3 receivers in the shotgun formation. Jones-Drew gets the carry. And they get him around the 44-yard line. The defense was able to stop him short of the first.
Well, I'm sure the defense was caught a little off guard by that run call there, but if you're going to call run there, you better pick up a first down or you're going to be reading about it in the newspaper the next day.
He punts it. He fields it at the 17. Hit hard at the 23. Seems like the coverage broke down a bit on that one.
I thought they had him pretty well contained on that play, but he did find a small crack in the coverage, got it up the field. They were lucky they got hold of him. He could have broken that one off.
McMichael goes in motion.
Keep coming. Go. Stay inside right here.
Bulger looking to throw on first down. Completed. Great open field tackle. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
Bulger looking to throw. The pass is away. Brought down at the 49-yard line. That's a first down right there. Might want to play them a little tighter, maybe even go to man coverage.
Yeah, it's pretty tough to play a zone coverage against this quarterback. He does a great job in recognition, and that time you could see him move the zone defense just a little with his eyes before he threw it in there.
On the ground with a tailback. He fights forward to around midfield. That's a 1-yard pickup. That brings up second down. They line up at the 50.
Come on, D, let's get off the field now.
Bulger with 3 wide receivers.
Here we go. Ready? Who's left?
Jackson gets the ball. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. The Rams go with the I formation. McMichael moves in motion. There's a play fake. Passes it out. Catch is made. He's brought down at about the 35-yard line. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
Fakes the run. He throws right. Pass is complete. Leonard gains 4 yards on that reception. Second down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 31-yard line. The Rams come out in a single back formation. Looking to throw. Gets the throw off. And they get him around the 14-yard line. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set him up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
And he makes it out to about the 11-yard line. 3 yards on the run. They line up in a one-back set. They'll keep it on the ground again. Brought down at the 7. So the draw to the halfback picks up 4. 6 yards away from pay dirt here. Nickel defense. Bulger calls for motion left. There's a play fake. Throws it short. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. The quarterback put that one too far out in front of his receiver, and he couldn't stay inbound.
He tried to make a safe throw there, but the receiver was open. It didn't have to be quite that cautious and just let him out of bounds.
Looking to throw. Not much time to throw. Short throw. He doesn't get back to the line. They'll take over at the 10. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Taylor gets the carry right side. He's brought down around the 13-yard line. Just about 3 yards there.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Play fake. Throws it short. Makes the grab. He's tackled at the 27, and a pretty smart play call right there.
It really is so much the key to football. You talk all the time about you have to establish the run. Well, there you see why. You establish the run, and then you come with the play-action pass. Just so hard to defend.
Taylor on the handoff. He didn't get back to the line. It looked as if the offensive line just collapsed.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat them off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence, and if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line's going to really struggle.
Right through his hands, he almost had the pick. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
Wrightster, the man in motion. On play action. Dumps it out left. It's incomplete. They went with a sideline pass, but he couldn't stay in bounds.
And that would have been a spectacular catch if he'd been able to come up with that one, just thrown a little bit too far outside.
He gets it away. It'll go out at the 46-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Gets the pass away. How can you drop that? Beck was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 46-yard line. The Rams come out with the offset I. Little handoff. What a brutal hit. They get 3 yards on the play.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
Throws it. There for the reception. Tackled around the 33-yard line. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
Looking to throw. He throws left. And it's caught. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. They gain 5 on the play.
Yeah, very safe, simple play, hitting the underneath receiver for a solid gain.
The Rams line up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers are split out. Back to throw. He throws it. Brings it in. They bring him down, and it's first and goal. Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
St. Louis motions left. Defense is getting pressure. A punishing blow by the defender.
And you know you're going to get hit as a wide receiver. You've got to hang on to those balls, but that was a big shot.
Gives to the back. He tries to spin, but he's brought down. Jackson picks up about 4 yards on the play. Let's see if they try to hammer it in here. Short throw to the left. No connection this time. And it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Bulger dropping back. Short pass to his left. Makes the catch. Touchdown. They tie the game. Now they're only an extra point away from taking the lead in this game.
This game has been so exciting, and it looks like it's going to come down to one final drive to see if they can pull it off.
And the point after is good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Excellent kick here. Dropped at the 19-yard line. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. The offense will take over at the 19. 1st down now and 10 to go. Garrard drops back to pass. And he caught it. Brought down at the 28-yard line. They hook up for a pretty good gain on that one. Nice pass.
Yeah, good pass and good confidence by the quarterback there. He saw the opening. He knew there was a spot that he could get that in there, but you could see he had the confidence to let this receiver make a play, and that's really what pro football is all about.
Some smart football by the quarterback on that last play, and he's now up over 300 yards passing for the game.
And this offensive line's been getting it done with pass protection. I don't care who you have playing quarterback. If that guy's back there getting hit, it is awfully tough to throw for 300 yards.
Gets it off. Tipped pass and picked off. What an interception by the cornerback.
You know, some of these corners are just freakish athletes right now. Oftentimes, they're the best athletes on the field. Maybe they don't have the skill set, great hands, great moves, whatever, but they are definitely among the fastest in the NFL.
First down now and 10 to go. Ball on their own 40. Bulger comes to the line under center. 2 backs in the eye.
Ready? Let's get it.
Bulger hands it off. He's tackled at the 43-yard line. Just about 3 yards there.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
They'll give it off here. And they get him at the 43-yard line. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback.
Great job by the defense. They come up with a key stop. They'll have to punt the football away, and now you have a chance to win it here at the end.
He gets it away. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 36-yard line. As they come back onto the field, what are your thoughts on what they should do here to get back into this one?
Golden opportunity right now for the offense to win this thing, but really a couple of enemies. Yes, the defense, but probably more importantly, the clock.
He's under a heavy rush. Brought down right around the 46-yard line. You put a lot of air under that one.
Yeah, quarterbacks love throwing those little touch passes like that because it shows their finesse. As a receiver, though, sometimes those little touch lofted passes scare you to death because you're watching the ball and you don't know what's coming at you.
Dumps it out left. The back makes the catch, and he has a lane. Tackled around the 41-yard line. And it's the tailback with a big catch.
And tailbacks love that. Anytime they can get into the open field, think about that position. You're constantly pounding the ball inside and getting hit by those big linebackers. Now you get out in open space and you have a chance to make a play.
Brings this one in. And he's knocked out at the 37. It looks like they're going to go no huddle. Jacksonville will take a timeout, and that was their third and final timeout. These are the type of kicks that put you on the map. If you miss, you're just another kicker, but if you make it, you're praised forever. The kick is up. Hits the upright, and it bounced the wrong way. And that will be the conclusion of this game. Our final score is the Rams 17, the Jaguars 16.